welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a super bold, dramatic look for potentially New Year's. I kind of just winged it in this video, so I didn't have anything planned, and I will show you why. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be using the Tarteist Pro palette. I've had this in my hand so many times, and I put it down. And then I looked at it again, and I swatched it, and I put it down. And I just wasn't sure if it was worth it, to be honest with you, because I've heard so many mixed reviews on it. But I got it as a gift, and I'm actually really excited. The colors are beautiful, and I'm going to be doing lots of different looks with this palette. But today I wanted to it comes with, and I wanted to do it for a specific reason. It comes with this little card in here, and it gives you 4 different looks that you could do. I did a modified version of the bottom look, which is called Pro Trendy, so that in case any of you get this palette and kind of want to do a step-by-step guide, but I did do a modified version because I really wasn't sure, again, what I was feeling. So I just winged it, and I really did want to use this beautiful color right here. This is a beautiful duochrome. It's like a bluish, purplish, greenish awesomeness. So anyway, this is the look that I came up with. Obviously it's super dramatic. I've got the bold eye, I've got the bold lip. Alright guys, so if you want to see how I achieve this look, then just stay tuned, keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos, and let's get started.
So starting off with a clean slate, my face has nothing on it except some moisturizer and some eye cream, and I'm going in with the Becca Backlight Primer to start off priming my face. This will give you a little bit of a glow, and it's also very hydrating. Then I'm going to go in with the Smashback Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This hydrates under your eyes, and it also helps your foundation or concealer, whatever kind of hits under your eyes, from creasing, and kind of helps it to last and stick. And then I'm moving on to this amazing new foundation. We'll talk about that another time. But this is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. I'm in the color Cashmere. And this is a full coverage foundation, and it is very, very good, you guys. Amazing. And anyway, I'm using a Real Techniques sponge and just blending that and stippling that into my skin. Then I'm taking this Lorac eye primer, and the reason I'm using this one today, it's got a little bit of a tint, as you can see, so it kind of gets rid of some of the redness on your eyelids if you have any veins or anything like that. Then I am color correcting under my eyes. This is a Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I am using the color, I believe this is R22, and stippling that in with the sponge as well. So basically this will get rid of any dark circles, and I don't know about you guys, but as you can see, I'm drinking coffee here, and I am tired with the holidays being over and everything. It's just been crazy. And then I'm doing some highlighting with my Prep and Prime Light Boost, and the typical places that I like to highlight. I'm not using a whole lot, as you can see. This is a super, super light consistency product, so even though it looks like a lot, it really, really isn't. And it gives you a nice, bright under eye and just kind of makes you look really rested and awake. And then I'm going to pop some of that Laura Mercier translucent powder under my eyes with that sponge that is damp from Real Techniques. And I'm doing this because I'm using some new shadows. I'm not really sure of the fallout, and just in case there is some fallout, this will be an easy way to kind of just dust it off at the very end, and you just don't ruin everything. And then I'm putting a little bit of the rest of what it was ever in the cap on my T-zone, but nowhere else. And then I'm moving on to brows. I'm using the Anastasia. This is a brow powder. This is their duo in the color medium brown, and just filling in my brows as per usual. So I recommend you set your brows with any kind of brow gel that you have, because if you have unruly brows like I do, then you're definitely going to want to keep them in place. Here I'm using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is like glue, and I mean, you don't feel it, but literally your brows will not move all day, so it's pretty good. Then I'm taking a kohl liner. This is a sample that I got that I haven't used in a while. It's a Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes, and I'm basically popping that on my lids towards the lash line, and then I'm just blending it upwards. And what I'm doing is I'm basically just creating a base for the color that I'm going to put over it. So I'm going to put a shadow over it, and this is going to make that shadow pop even more because it's got a base and it's got something to stick to. And the color Trendy is very similar to it, but it's duochrome. As you can see, it's kind of like a purpley shift with some green and some blues. It's beautiful. It's probably the only duochrome in the palette, even though the other ones say they're duochrome. This is probably the only one that I think is duochrome. But anyway, it is very beautiful. And I'm just packing that all over my lid and going a little bit above my crease and just packing it on and packing it on to the intensity that I want. And as you can see, when I went above the area that I put the liner, do you see how the color is different? So that's kind of what it does. It gives it a little bit more intensity. And without it, as you can see, it's got a little bit more of a darkish purple color. And then I'm just going to be blending out the harsh line that you see there. And I'm using a synthetic brush that's pretty dense, and it works really well for blending out shadows. And I'm just going to blend, blend, blend. I don't show you all the blending that I do, but continue to blend until that harsh line goes away. Then I'm moving on to Profresh, I believe it's called, Profresh. And I am using that color with my blending brush, and I'm going above that line slightly and using back and forth and also circular motions to just blend that area and give it a little bit more of a gradient effect. Then going back in with Trendy again, and I'm just adding a little bit more for more intensity. I really want that color to stand out and pop. And as you can see, I went up a little bit higher this time because it doesn't have that emerald green color as it does on the bottom. So I wanted that to kind of blend softly upwards. And then I'm just using a brow bone highlight. I believe I took Classic from the palette. You can take any brow bone highlight that you like. I just wanted to use a matte one for this look, and this one was in the palette, so it was nice. Then I'm going back to that liner, and I wanted to give it a little bit of a wing, so I'm just winging that out slightly, and then I'm taking it down to my lower lash line and dragging it there and using a smudge brush and just smudging it out. I also put a little bit more of the Trendy color on that smudge brush and going over the liner. Then I am taking a small brush to kind of blend everything out. This is a nice blending brush, and it's from Sigma, and I'm going to talk about it a lot, but it's probably one of my favorites. And I'm going over everything with Profresh on the lower lash line and just any other areas that I felt needed a little bit more blending. Then I'm taking a black kohl liner, and you could take any kohl liner that you like, and this one's just going really, really close to my lash line. And I'm also going to drag it out, as you will see in just a minute, over that green kohl and just kind of pop it right in the middle there. And I'm going to be doing the same thing as far as smudging it out. Then I'm just going to pop that same black kohl liner in my tight line. This is going to make your lashes really look thicker and darker at that lash line area. And I am going to take a brown color for the waterline, and I'm using Pixie, and the color is, I don't know, what is this color? It's Black Cocoa, and it's their Endless Silky Eye Pen. These are really nice, very creamy. Then I am taking some MAC Vanilla Pigment and popping that as an inner corner highlight, just for a little bit of pop and drama. Really opens up your eyes. And then I'm just dusting that powder that I put under my eyes off, and any fallout is dusted right off. It's really nice. Curling my eyelashes, and I'm using this new product. It is from Lancome. It's called Sills Booster XL. So basically it's like a base for your mascara. So I put some on, and I'm kind of just letting it dry before I go over it with my mascara. And I moved on to bronzer. And as you saw, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil medium to deep matte bronzer. Haven't used this guy in a while, and it smells so good. You guys know this. It smells delicious. It's getting hungry when I was applying it, but anyway, it is a beautiful color, and I'm bringing that down to my neck as well because I kind of want my neck to match my face, and it didn't. Then I am popping on mascara. So super excited to try this out. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and yes, it is worth the hype. This gave me like super long lashes. Now, I haven't used it alone, so I don't know. I will keep you posted, but with that other base that I used, it was really good. Really, really good. Then I'm going to be using Idol from Tarte's Color Wheel. This is their holiday collection. This is a really nice blush. It's kind of like a brownie color with some sheen to it. And on top of that, I'm going to be going over with Surreal. It's got a really, really pinky color, and I wanted to pop that on my cheeks just to kind of give it that winter, you know, that winter look on your cheeks like you've just been out in the cold. And so very gently tapping that on. And then I'm also using from the same exact palette, there is a highlighter in here. It's called Crafty. It is very subtle, and I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheeks, tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow. Then finishing off the look with the Smashbox lipstick in the color Big, and I'm just placing that all over my lips. I'm gonna take this is actually a lip brush, but I'm using it as kind of like a lip liner to stab that onto the same lipstick, and it's a great brush. It's from one of the Urban Decay palettes. And then I'm taking a little bit of a gloss from the same Smashbox line, and the color is Pout. It's almost like a whitish kind of like snow color, and just popping that in the middle of my lips.
Alright, so here's the final look, and so far so good with this palette. I did not have any issues of blending. I used, I think, 2 or 3 colors in the palette, and I didn't have any issues. Now, I have not used the whole thing. I can't give you a full review. That'll be a whole nother video, but I just wanted to say the colors I used today, I really did enjoy them. Really good pigmentation, really good blending quality. Yeah, so I really enjoyed using this. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.